you're a woman that knows your value. You know that you're important, that you bring something absolutely unique and necessary to the world. And maybe along that journey, you kind of lost sight of where you were going and how you harnessed it. Or maybe you're feeling the weight of all that conditioned shit we've all been dealt, right? How we should be women. And you're ready to do something different, right? If that's you, then hi, my name is Jen. I'm the founder of Laughing Lotus Wellness. And what I do is I help women access that supernova energy and power that they carry so that they can create purposeful alignment and impact legacy, right? So I want you to think so big. And that's really kind of what I do is walk women through the journey of reconnecting or reawakening a part of themselves that maybe kind of got lost in the shuffle because we're so busy doing all of the things, right? And so today we're going to talk about expansion and contraction. It's one of these ideas that I'm really playing with this month. As at this point, we're leaning into a new year. You might be listening to this later, but we're leaning into a new year. And this concept of expansion and contraction. And why we're going to talk about you valuing yourself is I want you to be aware of what your values are. So today, for our last little nugget of this month, what we're going to be talking about is bringing awareness to how our body feels about certain values. So we're just going to notice. We're going to do a little bit of an experiential thing, but what I do want you to know is that your values are compass. So I've talked quite a bit this month so far about your body being a compass, right? That there's all this incredible wisdom that gets carried around with us. And sometimes we just like squash it so hard that then it sort of goes to sleep and it goes sort of dormant. Okay, you're welcome for my facial expressions and my weird gestures. And we also can wake them back up again by bringing awareness. So it's only just really connected to the fact that we are like open to the concept that, oh, I want to pay attention to what my body's telling me because my body is talking to me all the time in its own way. It's whether or not I've turned my ears off, so to speak. So today, we want you to turn your ears, internal ears back on so that you can listen to the body. And what we're going to play around with for just a few minutes is how do certain values line up for you as I list these? So I just want you to start bringing awareness. There's no big thing you have to do. Just start to notice what is happening within the body. If you're like, Jen, I don't know, go back a couple of videos. Go find my other ones so that you can start building this journey a little bit. If this is the first time you've shown up, you might want to sneak back to my other vlogs and kind of check them out because I promise you they're all guiding up to this moment. But what I want you to do is I want you to drop into your body, which means just for a moment, start breathing, tapping into your awareness of your breath. Nothing fancy here. And as you do that, as you become more present, right, we're more aware. Maybe this is like the first really present breath you took all day. Like you've been breathing all day, but you just arrived here and someone invited you, went, oh, doesn't that feel nice, right? That's my hope for you. So as you're just getting in touch with the body and bringing awareness here, what I want you to play with for a moment is, can you imagine one of your values? Pick a value you think you have. Love, family, connection, peace, freedom. I could list a whole load and I will list a few for you, but I want you to start if there's one on your heart that comes forward and you're like, I know I value this so much. And now listen, do me a solid. Your family is awesome. Your family and friends, your connections is awesome. And if that's where you landed, lean in. Just know that there are a myriad of places that you can go in your mind. And those are sort of those, I kind of think they're givens values, if that makes sense. When I talk to people and I'm like, what are your values? Like pretty much everybody's going to say family, friends, or connection, love. Like that's, yeah, of course. That's why we're here. So understandable. If that was the first thing your mind went to, you're like, I'm like, hey girl, hey, nice job. I would hope so. It's somewhere in there. Even if it's not your first one, maybe it's in your top 10, right? Really open yourself up for something to land that's like, oh, that's juicy. Maybe it's a little bit different. But I want you to lean into a value that you have and just notice what happens in your body. Do you notice, for example, there's a lightning, that there's a experience of expansion? Like, oh, that feels roomy and lovely and joyful. Or does it feel like contracted and tight? right? Now, if it's coming from you, so here's the nuance. If it's coming from you, I would hope mostly you're going to experience expansion. Right? I don't think you're going to pick something that's going to be like, I went somewhere really dark. I'm not going to do it. My brain went somewhere. We'll save that. See, this is the thing between my ears is something else. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Let's pick, imagine, if you will, that your value is freedom. So take a moment, notice freedom. What does that word mean to you? What comes up in your body? Where might you notice that? Don't get between your ears. Just send that awareness out into the body, scanning the body, okay? Now I want you to take the word compassion. Oh, they're both lovely words, aren't they? I know. You can hate me later. It's okay. So now breathe and bring your awareness into the body. And notice that word. Because I think most people value these things, okay? I'm cheating a little bit because I think most people value these things to a degree, okay? And you might notice, though, listen, that there's nuance. That even though you value both, one might show up and you're like, oh, okay, right? It's like a choir singing, angels, oh, okay. And so you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, hell yeah, I can lean into that. What you're looking for is the nuance, okay? So it's really about listening for the small pieces inside of us. They don't always show up like thunder and lightning. By the way, I love that song anyway. You're welcome. God. Lord help us all, this brain today. Anyway, there is going to be a difference. You will notice slight differences with time and how your body shows up to different things. So this is a really awesome tool for discernment. And it's sometimes, if we're really stuck between a rock and a hard place and making a decision on something, you can actually call your body on board and be like, which is better? That's right, you heard me, which is better. Not that one is not important and the other isn't. Which is better? This is like multiple choice test. You've ever done this? And God, I hate this. As it's so, okay. They had these on my licensure exam. Multiple choice. A, B, C. Which one of these best fits? This is me giving the finger to whoever deciphered that question. Okay, so that's a little bit what I'm asking you to do. Because it is different. So this is really looking for the best answer for you. And your body can actually inform you of that, which you might not believe me, but I promise that it can. With practice and time and dialing this in, we can get clear. And the reason this is so important is because your body and your values are two of your greatest compasses in this lifetime, actually. And so I want you to start this practice so that you can come and join us on Friday, the 30th of January. My dear friend Summer and I, my colleague Summer and I, are going to be hosting a free workshop all about the compass that your values are. So we're going to take all this wisdom from this month. We set you up and wanted you to start having this different experience to your body and really embracing the awareness of what feels expansive and what feels contractive, right? So like we're starting to understand that, oh, okay. Oh, that feels really good. Oh, that's not so much. Oh, this feels great. Oh, not so much. We're listening. And then we're starting to tap into different ideas. And now I'm listening to the experience of my body. Your values are very similar. So we're going to be bringing all of our fire and all of our wisdom and shared experience, and Summer and I are going to pour that into helping you see the compass of your values. If you're ready, when you're ready, head over to laughinglotuswellness.com/values, and you can sign right up on my website right there. And again, laughinglotuswellness.com/values. That's all you've got to type that in, and voila, put your email in, give us your name. you're in like Flint. We're going to send you an email with the Zoom link and all the information that you're going to need for our experience. We are so freaking excited to get you there. So I hope that if you have kind of been having this experience of expansion this month with me, which I'm hoping you have been, that you're like, oh, but wait, there's more, right? I just feel like such a good marketing. There is. I'm so excited to tell you. So come and join us for an hour. It could be your lunch. It could be whatever you need to do. Take a little time, bandwidth. You've had the start of the new year. You're settling back in, right? 2025 is a real thing. Yes, it is. And we are going to throw some beautiful energy into that to help super boost the start of your year with new wisdom and insight. And we really want to set you up with that beautiful foundation of wisdom that you are carrying around with you all the time. You just don't even recognize it. You are using your value set and these things all the time in ways you probably don't recognize yet. And this is why it's so fun to watch people like wake up again. You're like, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, I got that. Yeah, of course you do. Everyone's wired with this. And so we're just going to have an experience where you can come in and practice and like bring full awareness to it. And so come join us. I'm super excited to share time and space with you and pour this love and passion that Summer and I have for values. It's a thing. Just wait till you watch us. For reference, her analogy was when we started talking about doing collaboration together, she's like, we're like Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg, which made me laugh out loud. It's how I knew I loved her through and through, was this reference. Because she's like, they're both individually like have this magical thing and they come together and it's like a whole separate thing. That's us. And by the way, I'm Snoop. In case you were wondering, I'm gonna claim that I'm Snoop. Just meet us both and tell me I'm not Snoop. I dare you. Okay. Anyway, so we are going to be bringing our brand of magic to you, just like Snoop and Martha, and we cannot wait for you to come and share space with us. So please, please take a couple seconds, go get signed up. You're going to be so glad that you did. I can't wait for you to deepen the awareness that we just like barely scratched the surface of today and really bring some depth into that. And there'll be more of that forthcoming. And so get in the loop. You don't want to miss out on these things. I promise you, they're going to be so powerful and helpful in harnessing that power you're carrying around with you all the time, okay? And so we want to help you do a little bit even more of that. So friends, blessings, love, and light. Oh my gosh, thanks for spending time with me. Oh my gosh, my quirky, all my little weird offshoots. Thanks for your patience. And my particular brand of weirdness, which I bring to the table at all times. But I hope you enjoy it. So hope to see you at that values workshop. I can't wait to bring that wisdom to everyone. And before that time, I'm just sending you blessings, love, and light on your journey, knowing how to harness that superpower so that you can lead from that kind of supernova energy that is within you so that you can have purposeful alignment and create impactful legacy, right? That's what we're about. So blessings, love, and light till next time, friends. I'm signing off and we will see you at the Values Workshop.